Hello and welcome to my crafting channel. Yeah, I'm taking a break from the other channel for the moment. I'm Rose and welcome to the madness, because this place does tend to get a bit mad. I thought I'd show you a couple of things I'm up to and I've got to do. So I'm just going to take a few minutes to show you. I've just got something on in front of me, so I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll explain. Now, some of you will know that I knit. Oh no, I've just dropped it. Typical. Oh well, there is a Kona wool down there. This is a reclaimed shawl. I had a shawl I was knitting, and somehow, I don't know how, but the border, which goes on this side of it, got damaged. And unfortunately, it was so badly damaged, there was nothing I could do with it. Now, my sister's asked me to do some bits and pieces for her because she's knitting for a lady who's expecting a baby. So I thought I could probably reclaim. Now, you might not be able to see this. This is a rose shawl. And you can see there's a rose petal, a ground, and then a border. And the border says, "A rose is a rose is a rose," which is a quote from a very famous poem. This comes from this book, which is A Gathering of Lace. I must have knitted just about every single pattern in this one. And this is going to be knitted in a 2-ply Shetland lace, same as the one down there. This one's going to be a 2-ply Shetland. The one down on the floor I've just shown you is Shetland. Oh, what do you call it? Do you know, I've lost the name of it. It's basically equivalent to a 4-ply. And I've got the wool in here for this rose shawl. I'm going to do a yellow for the centre because of the stamens. I've got, well, it's not in there. Yes, it is. Oh, I've got a lovely red for the petals, which I think will work really well. We've got a lavender and an off-white. What the nearest colour you'd call that is ecru. Yeah, ecru. Because I didn't think a brilliant white would work. I'm not yet sure whether to do the ground in the shawl, this lavender, or whether, because I have got enough, I think, use a pink. So I've got to work that out. Still a bit of working out to do, but that will be done next, once I get the baby shawl off the stitches. And yet there's more I've got to show you. Now, you'll have to forgive the slight mess. We're in the middle of a spring clean. On this rather large frame, you'll see these warp threads made from an old curtain. I'm actually twining a rug. I have got on the other side, and I've got to dig it out, a peg rug, latch hook rug, call them what you want, to sort out. But this one is quite a big project. I need to get it finished, so I shall be getting on with that as well. I might do this after I've done the baby shawl, so I have a bit of time. I've also been a bit naughty, and I bought a load. Oh, I can't get in now. I bought a load of wool the other day. This is really nice wool. Quite a good colourway. I've got a shawl in mind for this one. I mean, this is technically a sock wool, but it will make a really lovely shawl. I've also picked up some of this stuff. Now, where is it? Exquisite. This is about £10 a hank, whereas the others are about £8 a hank. And I've got quite a few colours in my bag. I managed to get a nice gold. I've got a lovely pink, different colours flecks throughout. And one of my favourites here is this Midnight. I think it's called Midnight. I'll try and do this one-handed. Oh, it's Wales Road. I bought this from a shop in Market Raisin, which is a few miles down the road from me. And I bought, hopefully, enough to do a centre of a shawl in this. I think this is going to be fascinating to knit. Really is. I've got a few projects in mind for it, but I need to sit down and actually work out the best project for that wool. So that's another one you want to keep your eyes open for. Might be another 6 months or so before I finally get onto it, but should be fun. So that is the roundup of what I've got coming. Hopefully, as I say, by the time I do my next video, the baby shawl will be done and I'll have started on the rose shawl, and my surprise will be dug out, and I'll be able to show you what that's all about and explain what's going on. Other projects I'm doing, I do on the other channel. However, there's been a bit of a hiatus due to some problems, so whether or not I get back to that soon or not, I don't know. There are a few other things I've got to do and I need to get done, but I'll have to wait and see on that. I need to get some of these little projects done. I have got a big project in the other room, so I'll show you that before I finish. Now, sadly, I can't quite get it all out because I've got a blanket on it, well, an old curtain on it. I've got an old box of electronics on it, and everything else is in the way. So that'll be my surprise for my next video. There's 3 boxes. I can't really tell you what it is because I want to save the surprise. I have got to get a little bit more room sorted out in here, but that's going to be a big build. Well, I'm well known for being a nutter. I've got plenty on my plate. Probably not going to get as much done this month as I'd like. I've got 2 funerals to go to. One, well, both of them are very, very good friends, but one's down south, so it's going to require a lot of travelling. The other one is more local to me, thankfully, but they've asked me to actually look after the kitchen, so I shall spend my time in the kitchen after the funeral serving teas and coffees. Keeps me busy, which is the main thing. So whether I get much done by the end of the month, I don't know. Anybody that's come over from my other channel, I do apologise. Anybody else that's come over from my other channel, I am getting on with the Lister D stationary engine. I've just got a new fuel tap. I've got to find my felt to go behind that, and I've got to make up the felt for the straps so that I can actually get that fitted in. I've got a bit of repainting to do and a little bit more work with the welder. So anybody that's here from my other channel, hello. You see, I do a lot of different things, don't I? I don't just do mechanical work and modelling. I also do a lot of knitting. I do some crochet. You name it, I dabble in quite a few different ways. So with that, I'll cut this short and I'll see you all later on, and hopefully I'll be able to steady this camera a little bit. I really do need to find a better method. So see you later on. Take care and behave yourselves. See you later. Bye bye.